Order accepted.
As you're probably all aware, Blizzard is bringing back old maps for Season 4 this year. This is obviously a dumb idea, but for those of you that lack basic logic skills, here's 16 reasons why the 2014 Season 4 maps are dumb. Number 1. Acheron Wastes. Sure, this worked out okay, I guess, in the beta when people were idiots and didn't know how to play the game, but guess what? It's not 2013 anymore. People have actually figured out Starcraft 2. Number 2. Metalopolis. You know the last time people actually played this map? Wings of Liberty. What kind of backwards thinking is that? You know, Legacy of the Void's coming out soon, so let's make people play Wings of Liberty maps, which is even more different from Legacy of Void than Heart of the Swarm is. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Number 3. Daybreak. Everybody loves Daybreak, right? It's such a good map, right? Wrong. Daybreak is a flagship of the most boring, stale, dead game time of StarCraft 2, where every game played out exactly the same and nobody did anything interesting at all. Ever. People who vote for Daybreak obviously want to be bored out of their minds. Number 4. Antigua Shipyard. Let's take a quick look at the features of this terrible, terrible map. Antigua Shipyard features the easiest third base anyone's seen in their life, making for super boring, no-rush, 20-minute games because impossible to attack. The gold base in the center makes this map Ember for Terrans with their Ember planetary fortresses and their Ember tanks, and the Ember high ground with the Ember watchtower. Basically, just float your CC to the gold and build a PF ASAP, and the game's yours. Number 5. Baleshare Vestige. This map is Daybreak, but up and down instead of left to right. Unfortunately, this revolutionary idea isn't enough to drag this map out of the Daybreak tar pit of boredom. Number 6. Ohana. I swear to God, if one more person says that Ohana means family, I'm gonna run my entire army into a line of siege tanks on high ground with a line of bunkers in front of it. Nobody wants this. We were happy to see it go. There's no reason to bring it back. Number 7. Yansu. Remember when Blink was broken and Protoss won every single game that they went for Blink? Sure, it was great racking up the free wins, but if you're going to bring this map back, you might as well patch the game so there's no more Terran or Zerg. That way Protoss players can actually play against the only players that can really get on their level. Other Protoss players. Number 8. Neoplanet S. But Jack, Neoplanet S is a Korean map. It must be good, right? Wrong again, noob. Yeah, this map was great, like a million years ago, before people invented fire and the wheel in order to make Hellbats. There's a reason why this map didn't even last 6 months. I don't know exactly what that reason is, but it's definitely a good one. Number 9. Whirlwind. Before people even knew how to make maps, they thought they could solve all the broken promises of StarCraft 2 by making bigger and bigger maps. This eventually concluded with the stupidest map in the history of StarCraft 2, Whirlwind. Now, I'm a big supporter of the idea that bigger is always better, but Whirlwind is like some 7-foot tall dude that weighs 150 pounds. Sure, he's tall, but is he big? No, he's not. Number 10. Habitation Station. Remember the good old days when all Zergs had to do was build swarm hosts and insta-win? Oh wait, no, everybody hated that because it was garbage, and insta-win really meant sit around and do nothing for 10 hours until the non-Zerg gave up. Or, in the case of a ZVZ, the first person that had to go to the bathroom would lose. StarCraft 2 is not supposed to be a pissing contest. It's supposed to be a game that actually requires real, actual, for real skill to play. Number 11. Xel'Naga Caverns. While I do get a little bit nostalgic about Tasteless's secret hallway, it doesn't take a TLO to know how stupid this map is. When your natural looks like a third, and your third pretty much doesn't exist, you know playing StarCraft on this map is a waste of time. Number 12. Cloud Kingdom. Sure, Podden's gonna vote for this map, but he's already proven that the Soul Train is unbeatable here. No need to reopen the Zerg wounds and rub salt in them. Number 13. Shattered Temple. Well, at least it's not Lost Temple, you might say, but when you're comparing a pile of poop to an open landfill, of course the poop pile isn't gonna look so bad. But guess what? It's still poop. Nobody likes it. Number 14. Tal'Darim Altar. Can you spell Forgate? It's pretty easy. You start with a 4, and you end with Protoss never taking a natural base and winning anyways. You may have made the astute observation that not a single real map after this one has anything but a 1 force field sized ramp going from the main to the natural. That is because this map proved that anything else is stupid. Case closed. Number 15. Shakuras Plateau. This map is so old that Marine King was still crushing noobs with only Marines, and Flash, the Lord and Savior of StarCraft, was still playing Brood War. Now that God has graced us with his presence in Starcraft 2, this map is obviously obsolete. Number 16, Steps of War. It should be pretty obvious that I saved the worst for last. Let's take a look at some true facts about Steps of War. Number 1, you can proxy 2-gate on 9 supply. Number 2, a swarm host can hit the enemy main ramp from their own natural ramp. Number 3, the third base will never get taken. Number 4, both natural ramps can be seen on one screen without zooming out. Number 5, it takes 4 siege tanks to get from natural to natural. Number 6, this map was broken in Wings of Liberty. It's even more broken in Heart of the Swarm. Remember, we already know exactly how all of these maps will play out for 2 reasons. 1, because we have a perfect record of predicting exactly how maps will be played before we actually play them. And 2, because these maps have already been played on and basically everything is the same as it was before. My name is Jack Attack, and this is Bronze Science.